These two romantic multiversal movies, based on the novels by Yomoji Otono, are made in such a way that you can start with either one, and the order in which you watch the two films will greatly change the way you feel about them. So, before we get into the summary of the movies, if you want advice on which order to choose if you really can't decide, then we recommend watching To Me, The One Who Loved You first. This provides the story in chronological order and also an emotional journey. But if you want to start with To Every You I've Loved Before, then you watch it, pause the movie when you get to the hour 15-minute mark, then watch the entirety of To Me, excluding the post-credit scene, then go back and watch To Every You from where you left off. By the way, don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps the channel out. This movie starts with a younger Kiyomi being taught by his father about the concept of parallel worlds and parallel shifting. In this parallel world, Kiyomi chooses to live with his father at the age of 7 when his parents divorce. Their conversation is interrupted when they learn that, their dog has died. So one day, when Kiyomi was at his father's research lab, he met Shiori, a researcher's daughter at the same lab. They become friends and she uses an IP capsule to help Kiyomi parallel shift in order to reunite with his departed dog. And this works, but he finds out that his grandfather is the one who dies in this world instead. After sleeping, he returns to the world he is from and falls in love with Shiori after a while, promising that they will marry each other. However, it is revealed that Kiyomi's dad and Shiori's mom were going to marry each other, so they plan to run away together by parallel shifting to a world where they can be together. But during the end of this shift, Shiori tragically dies, turning her into a ghost because she hadn't fully shifted yet. Kiyomi then dedicates his life to research to bring Shiori back to life so that she can be happy. But in the end, from Shiori's perspective, it seemed like he was doing it for himself. Hence, To Me, The One Who Loved You. Kazune joins Kiyomi in his research after he noticed that she sees Shiori's ghost too. Kiyomi then figures a way to save Shiori, but it would mean that they would not know each other in the new life. He sets a date for Shiori to be saved, and it was near the time of his death, 66 years after Shiori's accident on July 17th. He meets the ghost of Shiori one more time and promises to meet her on August 17th in the New World line. Kiyomi then enters the time capsule and time shifts in order to save Shiori. Then the movie ends with him in the new world. This story starts where To Me ended, showing Kiyomi a notification to meet Shiori at an intersection. He does meet her, but she then disappears because the time shift would have occurred, and the notification shows an error. In this world, Kiyomi chooses his mother instead of his father after the divorce, and it's his grandfather who dies. He grows up not knowing who Shiori is and is more awkward and doesn't have any friends. Kazune meets Kiyomi in high school. This world's Kazune and Kiyomi have different iris colors compared to the To Me world. Anyway, Kazune then introduces the concept of parallel worlds to him and they become friends. Join the same company developing this technology, fall in love and have a son together. One night, in a parallel world, there is a random attack on the family, with the son as the target. Kiyomi fails to stop the child's death. The Kazune from that world jumps into this universe where the child hasn't passed on in order to be with him. Kiyomi finds out that she is from a different world and sends her back with a drawing from the son. The Kazune who then returns is the one closest to the world Kiyomi is in, and he professes his feelings to Kazune, stating that the message is, To Every You I've Ever Loved. They grow old together. At night, the Kazune from the To Me parallel world shifts into this Kazune's body and writes all that transpired in the To Me movie. The movie ends with Kiyomi finally reuniting with Shiori, but unfortunately, they don't remember each other. Overall, this connected movies thing was an interesting concept, but it wasn't executed very well in our opinion, because in both movies, they constantly spoiled the other movie unnecessarily, that when you watch the next one, certain things wouldn't be much of a surprise, especially if you start by watching To Every You. Nevertheless, it was an interesting, heartbreaking and mind-bending experience. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content coming your way.